Okay, awesome. So we are like halfway through February, and I think most of us are on a team cup this month. How's that going for everybody? Y'all doing okay?
Yeah, I am. I have a question about that though.
Sure.
I had a sale on February 3rd, but it doesn't show up in the team club points or the cup points.
Do you see Success Club points in your office?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. I will email somebody and figure it out.
In my office, I have 6, but they're not showing up on the team cup.
On the team cup. Weird. Okay. There could be a problem. Maybe they're getting an email wrong or some kind of.
Well, it was, yeah, the first one, I don't think the other ones, because they're newer, have shown up yet, but that first one from February 3rd, that should have shown up on something.
Yeah. Okay. I will.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. The chair almost broke on me. Yes. I'm going to write that down to check on your team cup points.
Thank you.
No problem. All right. So I know a lot of us have been working on sending out Hey Girl emails and doing power hours, which is so awesome. Like that chat going on for the power hour is amazing. I love the accountability that it's doing. Let's see. So the newest thing, and this has been, they mentioned it actually, I think back at Summit last year, was this app, the Challenge Group My Tracker app that they made. What it is it's something completely separate of Facebook and all of that. It's an app that yourself and your challengers have to download. And it's one place where you can run all of your challenge groups. So it takes people away from all of these Facebook notifications and really just losing time on Facebook of scrolling and having to go here. And it's all those attention things, you know. So to have it in just its own app, I think is actually going to be really awesome. And it will also push notifications every day and it's not by you. It's, from what I understand, it's by the app, and it sends them, hey, did you do your workout today? Hey, did you drink your Shakeology today? Don't forget to take your pictures, you know. So instead of you having to go and individually message every single person that's in your challenge group every day or make posts and wonder if they're even seeing it, it's going to pop up through that app. So it kind of makes it, I think it's going to make it a lot easier for us. And I know somebody was saying, I think it was a conversation in the coach group of how do we get our challengers to be more successful with their programs? You know, you're doing all you can, but I think because it's on Facebook and Facebook is just such a distraction and a time suck that they forget. Like you said, I do it. I'll sit down and I'll just start scrolling on accident or going through notifications instead of like check in and out, boom, 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 you know, get it done. So with notifications popping up, you see it more often. You're like, oh yeah, I got to go through my workout. And I'm pretty sure you can schedule posts to go in there. So you can have a daily post happening. You can manually put it in each day. And I haven't gotten that far into it. I think you'll be able to upload all your posts into there. So it automatically goes in each day, kind of like a Hootsuite or Sendable type thing. I don't know about pictures and all that, but I'm going to be running my next group through the app just to try. I mean,
I did with some of the people I'm working with now in the Love Yourself Healthy group. I signed them up for it and said, hey, let's just play with it for a week before the next challenge group starts on Monday.
Perfect.
So that way I'm trying to figure things out, but it's pretty cool so far.
Yeah.
That it works.
From what I've heard, it's awesome. So I can't wait. That's a good idea to get like people that are already familiar with things, get them in there. Yeah. We should do that as like a coach group.
Yeah.
Like,
yes. Well, I can't you'll have to go in there and see it. I can't get the pictures to upload. Like you can go in and put in your picture for your group. I can't for the life of me get it in there. I mean, it comes up, but it like freezes. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't know. There's some kinks I think that are going on.
When I was trying to do that on my computer, that's as far as I got today because it wasn't accepting the pictures. I'll have to try it on my phone though and see if that's any better.
You can't manage your group from your phone. You can only be a member of the group.
Member of the challenge group. Okay. See, you were trying to say something, Brittany? I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, sorry. I was just wondering, it's good for both the Android and iPhone?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Just because I know the 21-day fix app is, I think, only with the iPhone.
Yeah. I think there are some Droid ones out there. They're just not going to be the same as far as that goes. Do you guys have you downloaded there was 2 different apps to use to get your links. There was BBLinks, and then there was, I don't have the other one. There was another one though. That way you can just go in and copy your links right there. So much easier than using like a Google website or something like that.
I know I downloaded both of them, and the BBLinks was better for the Canadians, I found.
I think so too. Yeah. Because that one you can type in the program and it's just like, boom, it's there. Yeah. And I like that it has both the US and the Canadian prices and all of that. So you're done. We'll just wait and see how it updates for each month or each promo that comes out, how quickly that is. Because I know Coaching Code sometimes wouldn't pick up. It wouldn't show the sale price on their website, so you'd have to just kind of know what was there. Let's see. So the other thing was Melissa just asked about Fit Club. And I don't know if any of you guys know anything about Fit Clubs or what they are, but that's actually how I started my coaching business. I signed up just to help people. I just wanted to, keep myself accountable. So I just put it out on blast. I was like, hey, we're doing free workout. We used the base gym. We just met up there, and I took my DVDs and we popped it in. They had a TV already set up there, so I popped it into the player and we worked out. We met at like a certain time and a certain day. And at that time, well, actually all of mine have been kid friendly. So it was bring your kids and let's work out. Just bring something to entertain them with. The biggest thing about hosting a Fit Club is finding a location. If it's free, that's awesome. The cheaper, the better. You can find places that will charge you an arm and a leg to use per month, per week, whatever. Some places will require you to get insurance. Other places have their own and they don't really care. So like for us, we hosted it on the military base. So we know everybody's covered by our own insurance, and they had some, and it really wasn't an issue. But if you were to go to a more private facility, a private gym, a church building, a school, those are all awesome, awesome places because it has a ton of people in there already, and you have connections to those places. Just ask them what their regulations would be about it. If you need to get insurance, it would have to go through like a legit insurance company, and it's probably going to cost a lot. When those types of things come on, it's better to see if you can get a group of coaches together to host with you. That way you guys can split any fees that are coming along with it. I recommend just kind of doing it like out of your home or a public convention recreation center, your base gym, something like that, the church you go to. There's usually some type of recreational meeting room you could use. signing a waiver and all that. There's Fit Club waivers in the back office under the forms and documents, I believe. And each time somebody shows up, they sign that waiver. It just says that you are not liable for anything that happens to them, because when you start to play the DVD, that warning, you know how it is at home, that warning just scrolls on by. That's your liability. That's your disclaimer. So if anything happens, you're not liable. The building you're in is not liable. Let's see, you'd want a TV or a projector, and some very loud speakers. The louder you can make it, the better, because you're not having to hear people huff and puff, and you can really get like energy pumping and going, and you can run around and cheer them on and high five them and all that. The whole point of a Fit Club is when you start doing those, the biggest thing to ever remember every time you go to a Fit Club is that it's not your workout. It's the workout for everybody else that just showed up. You're there to motivate, and if they need help with a modification, you can go and show them that. They know you're not a trainer, you're not a specialist, any of that, but you can help them with that. You're just their in-person cheerleader and like, woo, let's go. Be very extroverted when you're hosting Fit Club, if you host one. You can still work out with them as long as you're being super loud and yelling and having fun with it. A lot of times, if you go to like a really big Fit Club, you'll see that they have like a guest speaker, so to say, at the beginning or at the end of the workout. Sorry. And they just go up and kind of share their story. They love to know who you are and who everybody else is that has come to Fit Club. So you like just share who you are, that you're a coach, and what you're doing, how far you've come, kind of a short version of your story so far, or your transformation. Let's see. I know there was, so sorry. Let me put the dogs outside real quick. Hey, come here. Outside. Okay. As far as doing business at Fit Club, most places it's actually frowned upon. You'll want to make Fit Club your social place to gather. You can have a sign-in list, and I'm pretty sure that's in the back office too. You have a guest sign-in list, and there's a coach sign-in list. So have them both out, and people can sign in which one. If some of your coaches brought in people, they can write down, this is who referred me to come here. So you know that's not somebody you need to reach out to. It belongs to that coach. Always follow up with the people that attend it afterwards. Just shoot them a quick little email or a message or something to be, like you would just chatting with them where you bumped into them. Ask them how they like the Fit Club, how they like the workout, if they're going to be able to come the next time, things like that. But that's what your sign-in sheet is all about.
Hey, Ryan, can you give free samples at something like that?
You can.
Like Shakeology samples? Okay.
Yep. You can do drawings for prizes. You can do, actually, they do tastings, samples at Fit Club. So you can do one packet and let 1 million people try it, so it actually saves you a little money. You can do drawings though, like if you bring a friend or if you attend this many, and you can do little raffle tickets. You can give away like the bonus DVDs that you get with your programs. I know I've accumulated some that I still haven't unwrapped. So those make awesome prizes. Anything you want, shaker cups. Let's see. Oh, so after we moved out of our gym space, we moved into like the old gym that was a basketball court, which actually was amazing. Even though it had no heat and no AC, it made it fun because people sweated their butts off. So they thought it was even better of a workout. But I had a projector so that I was able to host wherever I needed to. And I got the projector from Newegg. So it was a pretty cheap thing, but I think I have a document somewhere that talks about how many lumens you want and things like that. But I mean, we were in oh my gosh. Think about a basketball court. We were hosting in there, and the projector I had was just fine. It was bright enough and all that. And then I got some computer speakers for my speakers. So it wasn't anything super fancy. I put it all together and people loved it. Let me think. Anything else about Fit Club? Do y'all have questions about that?
How do you choose what night or like what's the best day of the week to do it? What time?
There's a couple different ways. You can do a poll. Like if you're in some local groups, you can just say, hey, was thinking about just getting a group together to work out. What days and times work best for you? Yeah, if you're doing it at your house, super easy, obviously. If you're at a location, you just kind of have to pick the majority. But do what works best for you. Because you don't want to have to cancel and you don't want to be a no-show because that will just look so bad on you. I know I've had many coaches try to do Fit Club with me, but it didn't mesh with their schedule. And so they would have their customers show up and they're like, oh, well, my coach isn't here. The coach that referred them to him wasn't even at Fit Club. So it's, make sure it's something that you can attend yourself all the time. And most people do it just once a week. They're like Tuesday nights at 6:00, or you can do, one of my really good ones was a 9 a.m. 9 a.m. was a great time because the older kids are out of school and the younger ones, it's not nap time or lunchtime yet. Some people prefer weekends. That's totally up to you though. I used to do Saturdays and Sundays, like mixing it up, but that's my family time now. So just know that whatever you pick, just like hosting a team call, it won't work for everybody. And they'll ask you, oh, can you do this time and this time and this time? And just stick to what works for you the best. And if they really want to, they can come to it, or maybe you can just help them on the side and hook them up with a challenge group. Just make sure they all know it's free for them to come, and it's just for motivation and fun, and they get to try every program. And now that we have the on-demand streaming, the workouts you do are like unlimited. Like there's so many to choose from. You don't have to go through just your DVDs. Just make sure you have, if there's equipment needed, preview your workout so you can post ahead of time, hey, bring your dumbbells, bring your mats, bring resistance bands and soup cans, whatever they might need. Stick to the high energy workouts. Don't do a workout that you hate. Like T25 is great, and 21 Day Fix, Insanity, believe it or not, is a great hit. Think of cardio and high energy stuff. And if you're not familiar with those programs, just Google it. YouTube it, whatever. Any other questions about that?
There's a fellow coach that I'm good friends with, my running buddy, and she does it twice a week at 9:30.
Yep.
At her local little community area. There's a fenced-in basketball court. The kids play and the moms work out. Whatever, we get distracted. The kids start screaming. It's great.
Yeah. That's all it has to be. Even if you don't even get a workout in, you've tried.
Right.
And you got to see other adults. Honestly, like, once there's children involved, that's all that matters, is that you got to hang out with other adults for a little while. And the kids got to play. I can't think of anything else.
So I didn't speak up on this question when you posted it on, I forget which page, but Summit, like.
Okay.
What Summit?
So Summit, it is our yearly convention. It is huge. It's for like 3 days straight. You don't sleep and you eat on the run. And you are, let's see, last year there was 25,000 coaches there. This year we'll probably double that. It is working out live with the trainers every single day. You get to choose the trainers that you work out with. We have top coaches, elite coaches, like the best training seminars you'll get from other coaches. We also have these things called general session, and it's put on by everybody that runs Beachbody. You'll have the CEOs, direct sales, the trainers, everybody that has to do anything. We learn like about product launches and anything and everything you can imagine learning. You get it all there. And you leave with like an abundance of aha moments and tips and tricks and everything. I think like the biggest takeaway when I go to Summit is, I learn a lot in the trainings, and you take a whole notebook full of notes, but I think it's the one-on-one. I mean, you get to talk face-to-face to any coach you want to. You can talk to face-to-face to a top 10 coach. You can see Carl Deichler walking around in the hallway and talk to him. And
so I need like index cards with faces on them, because
you'll kind of get it. You'll be like, it's like spotting celebrities walking around every hotel that you're in.
So Brian, you've gone. Have any of y'all gone?
Melissa went last year. That was her first year.
I'm going this year, and I can't wait.
I really loved it last year. I had such a good time. I was not thinking of going at first, but I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I decided to go, and now looks like I'm probably going to go this year.
Yay.
It's
okay.
That going to Summit. So my first one was, we came from Okinawa. Literally, my husband got home from a deployment, and we left the next morning. Like, I don't know, 12 hours later, we were on a flight to fly to Las Vegas, because that's where it was being held. And it took going to that summit for me to realize what the opportunity really was. Like, to see the big picture was amazing. I had no idea. Like, I mean, you're on team calls and you're on the National Wake Up Call and you see all the trainings and stuff that are on Facebook, but it doesn't even compare to when you finally get like your hands on it and get to see everything in person. It's like, I get this now. And there's, thousands of other people around you that are doing the exact same thing. But you can see how everybody is different and does the same things as you, but a little bit differently. So you get to like take away bits and pieces and find mentors and something new to try. And I don't know, it's awesome. It took going to Summit for my husband to understand what Beachbody was, because he was not on board. Yeah. He went, and all he did was go to the workouts, and I think the general sessions. So the general sessions are like huge and awesome and fun. It's not like sitting in a conference room taking notes. It's a show. They put on a show for you. I mean, there's fireworks and bands playing, and Sean T's dancing with his crew. I'm just telling you, it's amazing. But after that, he was like, oh yeah, I get this. And then he wasn't so mad at me for like being on the computer during the day and not working. He's like, why are you on Facebook all the time? He lost a sense of jealousy and that I was doing nothing all day long except working out. And the people he's met there, he's still friends with on Facebook, and he so looks forward to seeing them every time. He's like, hey, who's coming? Are all these guys coming? Are their husbands coming? You know? And they see him once a year.
That's cool, though.
Yeah. He loves it. And he was last year he came, and he was in a house with like 12 other women. And he was okay. Okay,
thanks.
Yeah. It's awesome. I think you can look up trainings from the last summits. But of course you're not going to get the whole effect. The live workouts are definitely my favorite. Working out with the trainers. And we filmed the super workout, they call it. It's the last day of summit, and it's like you get there. What do I mean we get there? I don't know. Did we sleep at all? 4 a.m., 5 a.m. or something. We were on the street at Broadway.
Yeah, we were there early so we could be in the front. And like the sun wasn't even up yet. So dark. But it was so worth it. I think that was like my favorite part.
Yeah.
That super workout.
The super workout, you get every trainer. Every trainer's up on stage leading you through a, I don't know, hour and a half workout. So everybody gets like their 15 minutes to train you. And it's so much fun. And then you see the photographers, like the professional photographers running around with their big old cameras. So you get to get awesome pictures while you're there. You just snag them and be like, hey, take our picture. And you get up with your people. That's how we got ours. I don't know. It's fun. And then they do, so last year was the first time in Nashville. So it was totally different than Vegas. Vegas, everybody's in one hotel, one area, all together. Like you're going to see everybody. In Nashville, it was a little bit different, but it ran very smooth. You'd never know there was 25,000 of us in that area. You have a schedule to follow of your meetings, and you can choose to go to those trainings or go do your own thing. You can go hang out with your team. You can do your own team meeting or chilling at the house with your coaches and get to know them. What was I going to say? They have a celebration party the very last night. And I guess last year that was like everybody go to Broadway Street and just do what you want there. But we decided to go back to our house that we had rented and hang out as a team at our house. That way we could actually see each other and not be bar hopping or whatever was going on there. I don't know. I didn't go. And there's incentive parties while you're there. There's it's a Success Club party anyway. If you earn so many Success Club points between the dates they set, you get a special invite to that party. And it's super fancy. And the trainers are there and everybody's there bumping elbows. It's fun. Yeah, I don't know. It's something that you have to make happen. You have to go. But when tickets go on sale for it, just like that Success Club trip, they're gone. Like they go on sale while Summit is happening. And if you wait until the last day of Summit to buy them, you'll be on the wait list. And they'll announce where the next location will be during that Summit too, because we never know how long it's going to be in one place. Or when we outgrow that town, we're like, where in the world are they going to put us at next? That'll fit, who knows, 100,000 people by next year. So, any other questions?
Sorry I showed up late there. We didn't do our workout until
That's it.
expected. So I missed some of the info. But
I recorded it,
okay, cool.
and it was all the Fit Club stuff.
All right, good. Perfect.
All right. Do y'all have anything you want to talk about? No? Okay. Well, I'll let you guys go then. I don't know if y'all have eaten dinner.
I need to go do my workout.
Right. I know. Well, thanks you guys for getting on. If y'all have questions, like during the week, I know we have the chat, the message thing going on, but like post it in the coach group or on the team call post or whatever, and that way I'll know what's going on and what you guys might need help with. Okay. But awesome.
All right, thanks, Ryan. Bye.
Good night. Bye.